Red Faction is back again. Yeah, this time it's Red Faction Armageddon. For those of you that don't know, it's a third-person shooter by Volition. I can never pronounce that. Volition, and it's the 4th game in the Red Faction series. What's interesting though this time is, especially with Guerrilla being before it, they're taking a step away from the usual open world you would kind of expect and going for a more linear style, a more controlled, packed in experience, you know, something that would be similar to say the Uncharted series. But you know, the question here is, does Red Faction Armageddon actually get this right, or do things just get way out of control? This time the story focuses around Darius Mason, I believe is the grandson of the hero Alex Mason. He's also a soldier who's fighting with the Red Faction, and he's on a mission to stop Adam Hale and the cultists from destroying the terraformer that stabilizes the planet's atmosphere. Now Darius here, he makes a really stupid mistake. It's not even a mistake, he gets tricked so easily, and basically Adam Hill succeeds in turning the planet completely upside down, and then everyone on the planet's surface has to go underground because the surface has become just like a wasteland. So they've all been forced into the caverns and mines. Fast forward a couple of years later, Darius is taking a job at the Bradbury Canyon. Over there he's tricked again by Adam Hill to release a seal on a bunch of bloodthirsty, crazy, ugly looking aliens that who will now just take over the planet completely. Darius from there then takes it upon himself to stop Adam Hill and rid Mars of these superpowered aliens. Now the story, it's really detailed, it comes on strong, it's pretty immersive, but it does become kind of hard to follow at times. It's jumping a lot between killing Alex Hale to stopping the aliens. It does make things kind of confusing. Also, something I like to point out is the pacing. You know, at the beginning things seem to like speed up really fast, and then once it just reached midway it just slowed down and then speeded up again. It's really weird pacing issues also. Alright, so you're in control of Darius Mason, and one of the main things about the gameplay is the ability to use the nanoforge, in which you can use to repair things. You could blast away your enemies with it, you could shield yourself. It's pretty crazy tech, and you can upgrade it through gaining salvage points, and this is by completely wrecking the environment around you. And these salvage points are used at these kind of red terminals, some red kind of stations where you could then go buy upgrades such as health, more ammo, a higher defense, stuff like that. As I mentioned before, wrecking the environment, the actual choice to do that is definitely one of the bigger things about Red Faction Armageddon. You know, just totally messing up the map around you or using it against your enemies gives the player a lot of options. But what I really found awkward myself is that with such a big feature, it was weird to not see it used as an in-game function more often. You know, just like at the beginning where you had to destroy the wall in order to proceed, that was just about it. You would never see it again as an actual gameplay condition or something you had to do. The visuals for the game in what the cutscenes. The cutscenes do look really impressive, and I really like the way the characters interact with each other throughout them. It really looks fluid and believable, but the cutscenes themselves do seem to appear at awkward moments where all you had to do was, say, you pull down the switch. But in most situations, it does help progress the story pretty well. The environment looks great, it stands out really well. I like the way they really use the lighting in just the right places, so it really brings out the Mars wasteland all the way down to the gritty tunnels underground. I mentioned this earlier, but the aliens look completely out of this world, which is good obviously because they're aliens after all. I like the fact they're, like I said, different shapes and sizes, different looks, you know, different powers, and they look like the ugliest things ever, which makes me believe that I'm really killing a bunch of aliens. Red Faction Armageddon, it uses a crazy variety of weapons, there's destructible environments, adds a lot of choice and freedom to the game. Yes, it can become difficult to fully grasp the entire plot, and at times it does feel like a cutscene is just thrown in there to fill out the space in between elements. But with the addition of, say, the infestation mode and ruin mode, players, they have more than enough reason to keep coming back for more. That is Red Faction Armageddon. For the full review, please head on over to wenogamers.net.